So the other day, him and I were having a conversation, and I said, man, I got hurt years ago, and I said, man, my leg, when I bend over, I have to drag it. I said, and then, man, your arm, uh, your right arm's longer than your left arm, brother. I said, I said, me and you, join us a circus. And, I said, we join that circus, and they'll have me putting up tents, and dude, they'll have you in the sideshow where you can grab your privates under between your legs from reaching around your back. He said, man, you ain't got a lick of sense. I said, I know. I said, but he's like, hey, Danny, um, these guys I know are famous. It's my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. He said they've been in circus. One swallows fire, the other, she, she's like a mermaid. She's got nubs for legs, and she does acrobats and stuff. I said, wow. He's like, but man, back a few years ago, she got in some trouble in North Dakota. She was on that meth, and she was climbing around there at the bank on people's windshields and their sunroofs. I said, oh my God. I said, that's a scary story, Zeb. I said, that ain't funny. That's a scary story, brother. He's like, man, he's like, I believe they were into the satanic. I said, what's the satanic? He said, you know, Satan, satanic. I said, oh, okay, buddy. I said, that's crazy, dude. I said, but man, every story you have to tell me ends with they were on meth. I said, you need to start running around some different people. And he said, Danny, you definitely need to start making videos. So I'm like, all right, buddy, I will. So I'm going to give this a shot, see how things go, see where it goes. And I'll tell stories, funny stories from my life. I got millions of them, some serious, some not so serious, but always funny stories. A lot involves Zeb, a lot involved my brother and me, a lot involved buddies doing things that we probably shouldn't have been doing, not getting caught for. So if you like the content, I'll try to release a couple videos a day, and we'll see where it goes. Thank you very much. Leave comments about your funny stories and funny ideas, and I'll tell them. Thank you very much. Have a great day.